Hello friends. We always say, never disturb a Samadhi of a great master. Why do we say so? That's because a place of rest of a great master is a transmitter. It provides. It not just provides, it stabilizes the place and the people who come there. It works. And that place becomes power centers. We have seen that in India and in various places. Most of the Samadhis where the body of great masters have kept are power centers. It attracts lots of people. So many people find solace there, even get enlightenment much after they left their bodies. So, a place where a great master leaves the body is a place which will always transmit power. Energy, which transforms people, which fulfills wishes. Many examples. One example which everybody knows is Shirdi. Sai Baba left his body more than 100 years ago. And he lived all his life as a fakir, as a wandering monk, poor man. But now you look at Shirdi. He is living or he is ruling Shirdi like an Amir. That's the transformation. Abundance. Abundance of strength, power, abundance of vitality, even enlightenment. So, this is why the wise people say, never ever disturb the Samadhi of a great master. All the places in Bharat, you look, all the places in India which attracts people are Samadhis. Most of them. They are not prana pradishtas where energy is induced into an idol and maintained through rituals. That's not it. These are places which are self-rejuvenating, self-energizing, and always static and stable. How does this happen? A person consists of two things. Body, physical body, for the sake of experiencing earth, made out of elements, earth, water, air, fire, space, etc. Then there is mind, which helps to experience life. Then there is intellect, the analytical part, which helps process information into knowledge. Then there is ego, which holds the personality. Ego is the skeleton of the personality, which is basically connected with three major things, such as relationships, position and possessions. This is the combination, and all these are energized by a moving energy inside. We call it prana, pranic energy, Shakti. Then there is another energy which is static, the source energy, we call it Shiva or the soul aspect. So the soul and the spirit energizes the whole system all the time, which helps us. One thing is we are projecting what we are to the world outside. Other thing, we are experiencing what the world is giving us through our senses, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, skin. And they are all energized by the energy inside. So without this energy, it's a dead body. So what happens to a person when he starts connecting within? When he starts looking within, when all the senses are turned inward, and when at some point in time they connect to the still energy inside. That still energy is everywhere. That's the God particle. The particle, that's the source inside. That works as the source inside. And that energy is everywhere. So once a person connects to the source particle, then the next step is that he expands to the larger source. The source which runs the entire universe. Not just runs, it is because of the source the entire universe moves or exists. So when a person becomes that large universe or the energy which maintains the universe, he has no death, neither he has any birth. He is not bound by pleasures and pains of life. That's how great masters have existed. Whether you talk about Shirdi Sai Baba, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Shankar Maharaj, Akalkot Swami, Sripada Sri Vallabha, Dattatreya himself, or anybody, you take any master, any great master of the past, even living great masters, they all are expanded. They are beyond their bodies, completely expanded, but they still use the body as a vehicle to go to places or move, or as a point of contact for the people. What is the use of existing on earth even when you are expanded? That's for the sake of people. People can connect, people can relate with a master. And when a person brings his mind completely and parks it at the master, at the feet of the master, he starts experiencing the same thing which the master experiences. In other words, transmission happens. So these masters exist for the sake of transmitting what they have within to the world outside and to the people. This is one of the reasons why we say a samadhi of such a master should not be disturbed. And as we know very well, they attract people automatically. They bring people. They don't need any propaganda. They don't need any advertisement. But the presence of such masters in a place automatically brings people to them. Example is Shirdi, Ajmer Sharif, Shabarimala. They are all examples of great samadhis. There are many such samadhis. The samadhis of Neem Karori Baba attracts a lot of people. The samadhi of various masters in the world attracts a lot of people. That's because they have not gone. They have no death. They still work. They express themselves and they work through people, work for people. Not just the people. Every samadhi, the place where the body is kept, stabilizes not only the place but also all the people wherever they are sitting. When they connect to their master at that place, they feel the presence. When a person lands on earth, he is recognized as a personality. We recognize a person with his personality. But when the personalities, as I said earlier, is usually three aspects, major aspects: relations, position and possession. But when he transcends that and brings his purpose up, larger purpose, one part is personal, which is becoming the full consciousness, the entire supreme consciousness, means the whole expanded state. That's one aspect. Second aspect is that delivering themselves to the world, means they have delivered themselves to the world, complete contribution to earth. They don't want anything from earth. They gave themselves to earth. So 100% selfless, and at the same time they have already expanded and become the large consciousness. So while this happens, the purpose becomes presence. So from personality, the person transcends to purpose, and then from the purpose they become presence. Presence is never dying. It will last as long as people remember them. We still remember Krishna. We still remember Rama. We still remember Buddha. Remember Jesus. We remember many masters of the past. That's because their relevance does not end with their time. Their relevance transcends their time. So we got to be very aware. Never harm any places which has power. There are temples which are Swayambhu. Swayambhu means it's self-manifested temples. These temples, self-manifested temples, they have power. They attract people. And great masters do penance in those places because those places attract such aspirations, masters, people, seekers come there. They attain the highest in those places, and then eventually they become temples. Many places are destroyed by unconscious people. So we got to be very clear about this. We should not harm or hurt or disrespect any of the tombs or any of the samadhis of masters, because whatever is attracting people is alive and active. Otherwise people won't come. We don't go to places which we have no meaning for. We go to places which helps us or which we feel connected to. Likewise, we connect to people whom we vibe with. We like some people because there is a resonance, there is a connection with them. and we will not leave them because we feel connected to them. Likewise, so many people are connected to so many places of worship, of power. Never harm them, never hurt them. Because if you do that, it not only affects you and your lineage and your family adversely in a worse way, it affects the space, the place. Many temples of great power, Swayambhu, self-manifested temples, have been disturbed, destroyed during wars. Or the whole population continued to be affected even now. And some people today, there are people whom I know, they are joining hands with the local people and rejuvenating such dilapidated temples and bringing back the energy to the society. And immediately there is a difference. When you bring an energy, a power to a place and you maintain it, it helps everybody. Just like when the sun comes, everybody feels warm. Exactly like that, the presence of a power, an entity, a powerful being, definitely expands everybody. That's the main relevance of great masters. Masters who are already expanded while living, they attract a lot of people, they connect with a lot of people connect with them, and they all feel better, they all feel aligned, they all feel much more energetic, powerful and purposeful. That's the relevance of each master, not only while living, but after leaving. They still continue to bless people. So do not disturb any samadhis, any dargahs or any place where great master sleeps. Great masters are resting. They are not resting, they are working. They are energizing the people, they are supporting the people, they are blessing the people. So let it not affect you or your family, nor let it affect the society. So we should respect. I'm only talking about a culture of respect. Wherever a lot of people are gathering, please understand there is some power there. Otherwise people won't come, especially through generations. When people are coming to one place, whether it is Sabarimala or whether it is Shirdi or any place like Vaishno Devi to various places we know in Bharat and beyond, all these places are relevant. They are powerful. So we need to preserve them, maintain them for ourselves, for the grace that flows into us and also to the society. We should respect everybody. There is no, please remember one thing, there is no caste, creed, country, culture, color for any expanded master. Don't look at them in terms of religion. Religion is only a waking state thing. When you are awake, you wear the cloth of a religion which you choose. That's okay. When you are in dream state, you don't have that religion. When you are in deep sleep, you don't know what's your religion. So don't compare everything in terms of religion. Then you don't understand the truth. A master who has transcended himself is well beyond religion. Religion has nothing to do with them. They may have a lifestyle of a particular religion, they may have the dress code, particular communication or orientation of a religion, but that doesn't mean they are of that religion. There's no religion to great masters. If anybody who is enlightened goes beyond religion. Anybody who is expanded is completely universal. There is no religion. So religion are very, very small connected to the larger aspect they have reached. We should always remember that. So don't ever compare any place in terms of religion. A place that's attracting people, they are blessing anybody beyond religion. Anybody can go there and get the grace. So we have to be very clear. We have to be aware. We have to be civilized. We have to be mature. And we should never disrespect or destroy or disturb any places where a great master sleeps. I use the word sleep not because they are sleeping, resting. A great master rests. So never disturb a place where a great master rests. It will be very good for you, your families, and also for the society. I hope I made this very clear. Thank you so much.